Hey everybody, how's it going? I want to talk about the greatest fear of most people that haven't faced this situation. I'm talking about parents who still have relationships with their sons and daughters. And I should say adult sons and daughters because that's just the way it is. How's that? Not good? Let me close that a little. So, anyways, I'm referring to parents who say, my kids would never do that to me. My son or daughter would never disconnect. They would never take the grandkids from me. I will always have a relationship with them. I've talked to people that have been through in vitro that said I spent way too much. I own these kids. I spent $15,000-$20,000 just to conceive them. They're not going anywhere. And I think with David and Victoria Beckham going through their recent estrangement from their son, I think his name is Brooklyn. But I think it's really, really, really challenging because I think everyone is one conversation away from parental estrangement. And what's interesting is what our sons and daughters will do instead of sitting down talking to us, just having a conversation. And they always say, I'm just afraid to talk to my mom because she's going to overreact and this and that. And maybe it's true. So instead of talking to us about what they are disgruntled about, or their gripes or whatever, maybe we're overbearing or we give input when not asked for, because why? Because we're parents, because we're worried and this and that. They talk to everyone but us. And maybe their best friend or partner or the person they're dating has disconnected from their parents, so they're saying, you can disconnect from your mom too. And so they're falling. Now, parents, on the other hand, those who aren't disconnected, are walking around on eggshells because they say, oh my gosh, if my best friend went through parental estrangement, I got to do everything opposite of what she's done because God forbid my son walks away. So now you have the parents that are estranged, brokenhearted, and moving on. Well, some of us have. And then the parents who still have relationships who are walking on eggshells because God forbid their kids walk. Because what if I say the wrong thing or do the wrong thing or look at them the wrong way? So it's a double-edged sword. So I just want to say, no one is immune to parental estrangement. And that's just the way it is. So anyways, that's all I've got. And I will be back.